Fellas, hey, what is up? What is good, dude? Dudes, dudettes, people of dudes, I don't know. It's Kickin' with. Yo, welcome back to the podcast, episode 3. We're going strong. Right now, we're a small little snowflake, picking up some snow along the way, and then turning into a snowball, and eventually we'll become a giant avalanche, and we'll take the world by storm. I'm kidding. I really don't know I don't know what I'm going to say, what I'm talking about right now. But, welcome back to the podcast. Welcome. If this is your first time listening, this isn't like, I don't know if whoever knows, I have no idea. I'm not making any sense. If you have no idea what a podcast is, you don't need to know any context of the previous podcast. So you're good. You're good. But feel free to check out episode 1 and episode 2. Those are not yet in the playlist because I haven't made enough yet. But what's up, guys? It's a Saturday. It's August 25th. It's 7:14 currently. Yo, Colton, if you listen to this, just so you know, I do say but and also and like a lot, but you start every sentence with so basically how about you suck on those, Benny and the Jets, all right? I don't know. That was definitely stolen from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you haven't watched that, highly recommend that show. Super hilarious, super funny. Boyle is definitely my favorite. Dude, I can't really talk. I'm also really sorry if this episode isn't as great as the previous two because it's by myself. I'm not kicking with anyone. If anything, I'm kicking with my Snoopy backpack, my Snoopy and Woodstock backpack. By the way, it's super dope. Part of the reason why I changed my name on Instagram to Snoopy and Woodstock _ So, yeah, I don't know. I fucking don't know. But yeah, so kicking with myself. I have a makeshift mic right now. I mean, my mic in the past episodes have been like this tiny mic. It's just like a little like clip-on mic that you just like clip on your shirt or whatever. And so to make it into like a quote unquote legit mic, does air quotes, I just like put this like the wire through this hollow ruler that I have. It's like this like a triangular prism ruler that I use for like architecture. And that's my mic. I can hold it. It's like a handle. The ruler's a handle. The mic is still a mic, Super ghetto, super not professional, but, we Mexicans, we Mexicans can basically create something last minute, I don't know. Anyways, so this episode, I'm going to start off with, so it's been like day 97 without skating, and I'm absolutely losing my mind. Like every time I go somewhere and there's an opportunity to like whip out my board to like skate a little bit, like not to like do tricks, but just like skate to cruise, I take those opportunities. But I haven't been able to do that because I lost my board. Someone snagged that bitch. All right. So today after work, I went to Vans to buy some trucks. So starting slow. Gonna buy one thing, then the other, then the next, boom. I'm back in business, baby. I'm back skating. I'm back cruising. All right. But in real talk, I'm gonna be doing these food reviews because not food reviews. I don't know. It's more like a burrito review, mainly burritos, like strictly burritos, because for some fucking reason I've been craving burritos like no other. Like any chance I get that I'm hungry, boom, burrito. It doesn't even matter if it's like a Taco Bell burrito. It's like I know how gross they can be, but for some reason I just want to shove a burrito down my face hole. So burritos. We're gonna start off with Taco Bell. It's cheap. It does the job. It's a solid, but okay, it's fast food. You don't really expect much for a burrito for a fast food place in general. It's fucking Taco Bell. Okay, but we'll set that set that boundary at like a solid 4, a solid 4 out of 10. Maybe 4.3, but nothing higher than 5. That's going to be our base start, okay? And by base start, I mean, I guess we're going to talk about like the 5-layer burrito, okay? Steak, pretty good, all the flavors are like, I mean, it's a fast food place, the burrito, it looks like a burrito. Boom, that's 1 star, okay? We keep going with the flavors, the flavors. We're talking about like in the moment, okay? Not in like 5 hours whenever you're shitting yourself, but like, and like in the moment, when you're savoring, the cheese, the beans, the rice, and then the meat, and then whatever else, whatever other ingredients, And the sour cream actually works really well. It's like a weird like melted cheese and the sour cream, and it blends together, and it gives like a really interesting, unique taste. So, in my opinion, we're gonna start with the 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell. That's gonna be the base for our reviews. Okay, the burrito reviews. Okay, so a solid 4.3 out of 10. That's a Taco Bell 5-layer burrito, guys. I mean, come on, if you want a snack, get some pocket change, slap yourself a burrito from Taco Bell. Highly recommend. Okay, well, okay, not highly, because if you can get any of these following burritos, highly recommend. Okay, on some of them. Okay, but also none of this is like, okay, I mean, it's not like an ad or anything. This isn't me, like, it's my review over these foods because I fucking love food. I mean, I'm a Taekwondo fighter, and sometimes whenever I have to cut weight, whenever I had to cut weight, I'd have to give up some of my favorite foods, I couldn't eat. I don't have to eat super healthy, and honestly, super healthy foods, I mean, I've gotten to the point where I enjoy eating healthy food. I feel great afterwards. I don't feel like shit, and then everything's good. My day is great. But some of these other foods, I just love. You gotta love other foods, and so we're gonna do burritos. So Taco Bell burrito, Taco Bell 5-layer burrito. It's all a 4.3 out of 10. Okay, and next one, I feel like they're probably the most popular that y'all know. Chipotle. Okay. Personally, I always get Chipotle bowls. I think you're able to mix the ingredients well. It's like all layered. But because more recently, for some reason, I've been craving burritos. I went with the burrito this time. I just got Chipotle burrito. This is my choice. I'll probably end up making another podcast burrito review over like the workers recommendations. This is just my choice. This is what I get. So Chipotle, just a regular tortilla with white cilantro rice, black beans, roasted veggies. I went with the barbacoa. Okay, I'm gonna sound super white. I'm not gonna say barbacoa and then go back into my super white accent. I don't know. I just think it doesn't really work well. So I'm just gonna sound as white as I can, as possible. Talking not as white as I can, but you get the point. So white cilantro rice, black beans, roasted veggies, barbacoa, shredded cheese, sour cream, a wee bit of lettuce, and some hot sauce. We Mexicans, we don't like to be a pussy, okay? You're either a Mexican or a Mexicant. So I just slap that hot sauce on. So the first bite, okay, let's go back. No bite, all right? So I'm ordering my food. The guy's just like fucking 3 scoops in of rice. I'm like, yo, do you really need to put that much rice on it? They're like, oh, I forgot, it's a burrito, not a fucking sushi roll. I don't know. Then they put all the ingredients. Actually, I was kind of impressed because usually my previous experiences at Chipotle have not been very well. So I'm just like, okay, cool, they're doing great, awesome. So I got the burrito, and I knew I wasn't gonna. I know with the amount of rice that they put on, I was gonna need something to kind of like food wise to wash it down. Not really like a drink to wash it down, but like something savory to add on to it. So I got some queso. I got some chips and queso. A little side. Just thought I can spoil myself. So I got that, and then boom, layers. Everything looks pretty good. Everything looks good. Looks great. And then it gets to the rolling of the burrito. Okay. So the reason why I'm adding this point is because whenever you go to Taco Bell, you don't watch them. You don't watch them cook the food. You put your order. You feel like shit before eating it. you eat it, then you feel like shit afterwards, but it's whatever. So I'm watching them roll this burrito, and this guy like freaking, he's like massaging everything together, and then he like freaking whips out, the fucking like one edge of the tortilla, just like slaps it on top. Then like he doesn't even like roll it. He like fucking, like whenever you're, I guess, rolling a piece of paper up like with your two hands, or whenever somebody rolls up a map, they're just doing it like as fast as they can. Like that's what they were doing. They were doing that, and then like for the edges of the burritos, they just like freaking like were like fucking okay. I hate to be like super like, oh, this is gonna sound like really like, I guess, bad, but you were like fucking finger blasting the sides of it. And so I'm like, yo, what the like, I didn't say this out loud, obviously, because I don't want them, to like spit on my food, but they were killing the burrito. And I was like, whoa, cool, that's sick. Give me 1 second. Awesome. Yo, sorry, we're back. Okay, cool. My roommate Colton came in, with a bunch of teammates. He plays Ultimate Frisbee, so if you're ever in the UTA area, or if you like Ultimate Frisbee, hit him up for sure at Applejack2012. That's a Snapchat. I'm not going to throw in his phone number yet, or I don't know. But anyways, god damn, where were we? Oh yeah, the chipotle burrito. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this guy, he's rolling the burrito. It just looks like a freaking, now it just looks like a, have you ever seen like, or have you ever put in a Hot Pocket in a microwave for too long and it just explodes? No. Actually, just kidding. A pizza roll, like the size is just like oozing out. That's what this burrito looked like. So boom, first bite, nothing but meat. So I knew as soon as I bit this freaking, I'm like, oh, okay. There goes like, half of my meat, because Chipotle, they like to freaking, always stiff you up on some meat. So, it's too fat, way too much rice. Structure was super weak. So every time I always do this, every time I eat a burrito, I always do a structure test. So, or like, I guess I would call it a structure test. I go like about halfway, and then I sit it on its side, like on one of the ends, because, a good burrito, in my opinion, is able to sit up. All ingredients still in, not falling out, not drooping over, So super weak structure. It was an okay burrito. It didn't really look like a burrito, just like a giant, okay, this is just notes that I wrote down. Just a giant tortilla pocket filled with a bunch of ingredients, mainly rice. And it was really, really, really dry rice. I mean, because some rice, cilantro lime, I expected to have that, the cilantro flavor. Or not cilantro, I mean, yeah, cilantro flavor, duh. But lime, and get a little bit, a little juicy with the lime, But none. Super, super dry. It was mainly just like freaking steamed rice with green dandruff. And the flavors in the burrito only really worked with the hot sauce. If I didn't have hot sauce or anything like that, then I definitely, I would not have enjoyed it at all. The hot sauce was really the only thing that made it a burrito. Okay. And the barbacoa, not really barbacoa. It was really dry. Yeah, barbacoa is like Mexican brisket, but there's a difference between brisket and barbacoa, Oh yeah, I got food poisoning later. I felt like shit at work, so a solid 3 out of 10. Chipotle has, I feel like it was okay with their bowls. Their bowls are good. I never get barbacoa there. It's not Mexican enough, but yeah, it's not great. I forgot what else I was gonna say. I had a side note. I had a mental note, but I guess I forgot it. And then earlier today, boom, bullrito. Okay, so I went to, like I said, Vans so I can get some skate parts, and I was gonna get an acai bowl. And let me tell you, your boy can slap on some acai bowls. I mainly get pitaya bowls, but acai slaps. Okay, I'll tell you that. And so like typical poor college student. I'm walking around the food court, and I'm seeing my options. I'm looking at my options. I go to the corner and go to burrito. I've been there before. Pretty good. It's not bad. And so I go up to them, like, yo, so what do you got? the lady there does a phenomenal job of reeling me in and slapping a burrito in my face. So I go, order a burrito. They have tortilla options. I love tortilla options. Let me tell you, tortilla options are better than meat options, in my opinion, because if you are a food lover, if you're a passionate food lover, then you can definitely tell like the different like flavors a tortilla can bring. So I got a spinach tortilla. I got steak. They had steak, so I want to try out their steak. Got cilantro lime rice, black beans, cilantro lime sauce, lime juice. Sorry, and onion and cilantro and some Monterey Jack cheese. A lot of cilantro and lime, but because it was very, I guess it was present. I felt like I needed to, But then again, these are my burrito orders. Like I said, I'm gonna make another podcast, another episode of their recommendations. What they think is better. I mean, they'll probably just end up recommending like their most expensive like everything, but I'll still like it's expensive, so it should taste good, right? I don't know. The burrito had a little bit too much rice on the part, but it was really good. The flavor of the rice, fuck, that is so gross. The flavor of the rice was actually really good. It was a lot better than the chipotle burrito. There's actually flavor. I can taste the lime. I guess also because I got lime juice, but at the same time, the lime juice was mainly like added to the meat, So cilantro lime rice was really good. Then the cilantro lime sauce, fantastic, incredible. It was super good. Usually I always like to go spicy, but as soon as I saw the cilantro lime sauce, I was like, hey, I gotta try it. It was very creamy, and it worked really well with the black beans and the steak. Also, the cheese worked really well with the cilantro lime rice and the sauce, because whenever the steak was absent, because I mean, I'd have to admit it did have a little bit too much rice of how I would like my burritos, but whenever there wasn't any steak, the cilantro lime rice and cilantro lime sauce worked really well together. Oh, same with the cheese, because the cheese like melted, and the rice was hot this time. Like the rice was really well like cooked and stuff like that. So overall, it was a really well structured burrito. Actually looked like a burrito, and all flavors were really well split and visible. Like I guess how I should explain this is I guess like halfway for the structure test, I also look for the flavors, or I look for the flavors. I just said that, for the ingredients. There we go. I can see where the rice is, where the steak is, where the beans are, where the cheese is, and all that jazz. With the chipotle burrito, couldn't see any of that. It was like all mixed. It was all meshed together, And so I was able to see all the flavors. And what else? Actually, it looked like a burrito, and all flavors were all split and visible, while still able to deliver a combined taste to create a burrito. All flavors worked really well together to be able to deliver a great burrito. So I gave this a 9.3 out of 10, and I'll tell you why 9.3 out of 10. It had some faults. I would say, like again, too much rice a little bit, but also the first bite was a little bit too much tortilla. But it wasn't just a little bit too much tortilla. It was a little bit undercooked tortilla. Whenever they put in the tortilla press, like everything should be cooked. It wasn't. It fucking wasn't. So that's that. And then last but not least, a fucking burrito from Freebirds, a Freebird, okay? Now let me tell you, fellas, let me tell you, these guys, Freebirds, know how to throw down a burrito, okay? They can make a mean Freebird, let me tell you that much. I guess the last time I had a Freebird was maybe like a week or two ago, but I think I can remember what I got. I got a spinach tortilla. Oh, shit. I don't remember, actually. But anyways. Let me tell you. My experience at Freebirds. my past 3 experiences at Freebirds, I can remember very well because in the middle, whenever I got to the structure test, perfectly stand up. Dude, they rolled the burritos like perfectly. I kid you not. It looks like what a paper towel roll looks like whenever it's done, like the little like cardboard roll. It looks like that, but fat and filled with food, It's perfectly made, perfectly rolled. And, yeah, the structure was incredible. Take like maybe a good nudge to knock it over, not like a little tap, but incredible, amazing taste as well. Freebirds never disappoints with their sauces and their rice and their meat. Their meat is always super juicy and super good. And I don't know, this actually is making my mouth water a lot, even though I just ate a bullrito burrito. But yeah, I guess I'm doing a terrible job for the Freebirds. I guess I'm being really biased right now because all the other ones I was very specific on like ingredients and stuff like that. But this time I have no ingredients at all. Oh, I do know that okay. Actually, let me do my best. So I asked steak last time. Definitely steak. So spinach tortilla, steak, cilantro lime rice, black beans. I always do that. Cilantro lime and black beans. I feel like those have the most flavor. So I did that. Roasted veggies, chopped onion, cilantro. I did cheese, some hot sauce, a little bit of guac. I always add the extra for that one. A little bit of lettuce, and sour cream. Their sour cream is amazing. I will tell you that. I don't love sour cream. That's a big thing, but it's an exception for some burrito places. So yeah, and then I always get they always have like the lime wedges in like the section with the drinks, and I always get like 5 or 6 of those so I can add lime juice to it. See, the other burrito places don't do that. They don't give you lime. They don't give you all that shit to add on. So I always do that. So every bite, let me take you on a journey on my Freebirds experience, on a Freebirds experience. All right. So boom, order your food. You're watching all these guys put equal portions of rice and beans and meat. They hook you up on meat. There's a consistent amount of meat every single bite of the way. No, okay. Every single level of the burrito away, okay? Not every bite you're going to get a handful of meat, but every bite you're going to get a fair amount of meat, With chipotle and burrito, every other bite you would not get meat, Or every 2 bites, I don't know. But you know what I mean? You always get a fair amount of meat, and a Freebird. So, boom, you're watching them stack up these ingredients perfectly. Looks nice. And you think it's a lot of food. They're hooking you up fat, dude. That's what Freebirds like to do. They like to hook up their customers fat, because I guess they want them to be fat. But at the same time, like, yo, we see this gargantuan piece of food right in your face, but we're gonna make it look like it's not so gargantuan. So they're not folding technique. Their burrito rolling technique is amazing. They're perfect they're perfect cylinders, and as soon as you hold a Freebird, it's like you're holding a baby. You don't want anything to happen to it, except you just want it to be in your mouth and in your stomach. So that's that. Boom. You unwrap the burrito. It's perfectly coated. It's in a blanket of foil. It's perfectly wrapped. If for some reason it was in a different foil, if it was like unwrapped, it would probably cry. It would probably just like throw up and shit everywhere. But this burrito is perfectly wrapped. You unwrap it a little bit. You're like, hey, burrito, what's up? I'm good. Have a little small talk. Slap a little lime on there. First bite, boom. Flavors bursting everywhere, You can taste the cilantro lime. You can taste the black beans. You can taste the steak. You can taste everything working perfectly well together, So these burritos, these burritos from Freebirds are a masterpiece. I would definitely say they're a masterpiece, By far, the best burritos I've ever had. Will not lie. better than my mom's. Mom, if you're listening to this, if you listen this far, I'm very sorry. People don't tell my mom that I said Freebirds is better than my mom's burritos. Because my mom does a lot better than like other restaurants with other foods. Just burritos. Hey, my mom can make a mean burrito. My Freebirds, Freebirds can make a freaking, a master, a goddess of a burrito, So boom, you're eating your burrito. Every bite you're moaning, It's just one of those foods that you have to moan every single thing you bite, or every single bite you take. You do that, and then boom, structure test, go. You set the burrito up, no effort. If you want to get some more water, you get some more water. You want to get another drink, you want to get one of their pot brownies that they sell. Get one of their pot brownies, Fill the chocolate, super delish. Then you come back. Oh, what's that? The burrito's still standing. What? Oh yeah, structure test passes with flying colors. Okay, you can still see all the flavors, all the rice. The proportions are perfect. If you want to, you can add some more lime juice. That's just my preference. I love lime on my foods, so always add the little extra lime. And so boom, I'm eating them, chomping away. As soon as I get to the last bite, get another lime wedge, slap the last bit of juice on there, stare at it in the eye, and I can see the last bit of steak, the last bit of rice, the last bit of beans and cheese and guac and everything. Boom, slap that bitch into my mouth and call it a year, Not even a day. Call it not even a week, not even a fucking month, not even a fucking year. You fucking call that an equal? No, I don't know what I'm saying. But definitely super good. Structure test passes with flying colors. Flavors work incredibly well. Rolling is perfect, I've heard. No, okay, that's done. Before I give my number review, or my Yelp review. I thought it's my Yelp review, but my number review for this burrito. Let me tell you, I've heard other places, like I think it's called Qdoba or something like that. Their burritos slap pretty hard. So right now, I think next week or some other time, I'm gonna try Qdoba or Kubota or whatever it's called, and note their, or see what kind of heat they're bringing to the table. So right now, I'm gonna give the Freebirds burrito a 9.5 out of 10. So that's pretty high. It's pretty fucking high up there, I'll tell you that much. But yeah. So you got your Taco Bell burrito, you got your chipotle, super gross. I definitely recommend the bowls there. No burritos there. Bullrito, hey, burrito can slap. That it's got some fight in it. It's pretty good. And then Freebirds, it's an all-time favorite. It's my all-time favorite. So yeah, if you're listening to this, please be eating a burrito or some sort of Mexican food. Eat a burrito for me, Yeah, eat a Freebirds burrito specifically. Okay? So get you one of those. Start chomping. Start eating. Tell me what you think, all right? But yeah, let me know if you want some more food reviews, or I don't know. I had fun. Just eating the food. I'm a very amateur food critic, but yeah, I actually had fun eating and like taking down notes and stuff like that. I felt very professional, even though I'm not. I'm nowhere near a professional food eater, but I'd love to be. Who wouldn't? So, yeah, let me know if you like this episode. Yeah, just let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at SnoopyandWoodstock_. Okay. Text me, Snapchat me. How you think the podcast is going? Let me know. All right. So, yeah, it's gonna be it. Or that's gonna be it for this week, or for this episode. Not for this week. So I don't know. But yeah. I kind of went a little bit short length on like the food and taekwondo section part, like why I would cut weight and stuff like that, because I got a special guest, for those of you who know him, every single time I go on a Taekwondo trip, he's always there. He's always in the background. He's always, we're always fucking around. Yeah, stay tuned. Special guest, incredibly special guest, super close to my heart. Love this guy with my freaking soul. All right. But yeah, you'll see who he is. I mean, you'll know. So yeah. All right. Kick it with me next week. Kick it with me next time. I gotta stop saying next week. God damn it. Yeah, kick it with me next time. All right. Peace out.